Are we witnessing a seismic shift in the Premier League's traditional power structure? For years, the so-called Big Six, Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham Hotspur, have dominated England's top flight. These clubs, with their immense financial clout and global fan bases, were seen as untouchable forces in the game. Yet, as the 2024-25 season unfolds, the landscape is evolving, and the Premier League feels refreshingly unpredictable. For starters, the Big Six label itself is a fairly modern construct. It grew out of the league's global branding efforts, showcasing its depth of elite talent compared to other leagues. However, this hierarchy seems to be crumbling. Clubs like Newcastle, Brighton, Aston Villa, and even Nottingham Forest are making waves and challenging the old order. Newcastle's recent resurgence, fueled by substantial investment, has catapulted them into contention, while Brighton and Aston Villa have built competitive squads through smart recruitment strategies. Nottingham Forest's current form has also raised eyebrows. Chasing Liverpool near the top of the table, they evoke a sense of nostalgia while proving they're more than a sentimental story. Their rise, alongside other ambitious clubs, has injected fresh energy into the league. Meanwhile, perennial underdogs like Bournemouth and Fulham are no longer content with mere survival. Instead, they're beating top teams with tactical sophistication and flair, often dismantling the notion of giant killings altogether. Meanwhile, some of the traditional giants are faltering. Manchester United, plagued by mismanagement and a lack of coherent strategy, face their worst start in decades. Tottenham continues its cycle of managerial upheaval, and Chelsea's recent recovery feels fragile. Even Manchester City, the league's most dominant force in recent years, faces challenges, including the cloud of financial misconduct allegations. What makes this transformation compelling is its sustainability. Clubs like Brighton have mastered the art of talent identification and development, exemplified by their savvy purchase of Moises Caicedo for £4 million and his subsequent £115 million sale to Chelsea. This model contrasts starkly with the big spend and hope approach of some of the traditional powers. While the financial muscle of the Big Six will likely keep them relevant, their supremacy is no longer guaranteed. The league has become more competitive, tactical, and technically advanced, making it harder for any club to dominate unchallenged. This season feels like a tipping point, a time when smaller, well-managed clubs are bridging the gap and reshaping the narrative. The Premier League might not be ready to crown a new long-term champion outside the old guard just yet, but the cracks in the once impenetrable Big Six armor are growing. For fans of unpredictability and underdog stories, this is undoubtedly a thrilling era. The question remains, are we witnessing a permanent shift, or is this just another fleeting phase in football's ever-turning cycle? Only time will tell. Stay subscribed for more videos.